What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribe so you know what's going on in the world of tech. How is everyone doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. We've got two questions, two stories. Let's go. Our first story of the day has to do with the iPhone 15 series of phones and some changes coming along with that to the display, which I think will make some people happy, some people unhappy, and let's just talk about it. So this information is coming from Shrimp Apple Pro, and he's coming out to say that the result for the display design of the iPhone 15 series, all iPhone 15 series will have the same display sizes as the iPhone 14 series. So if you're happy about that in terms of the sizes, then there you go. If you're not, then you're gonna get the same that you get with the iPhone 14 series. Pro 15 will have thinner bezels with curved edges on the display. Display is still flat though, only the bezel is curved. So it's like a flat display, but with curved bezels. Kind of interesting design. They go on to detail on a little bit about that, saying the Vanilla 15 will also have curved edges with dynamic island. So if you love that dynamic island, it will be coming to the regular 15s. Same dynamic island cutouts, same ceramic shield. It ain't broke, so why bother? Source doesn't see any difference in the camera hole, so probably no upgrade. So you're probably looking at very similar cameras as well on the 14s and 15s. Source described the 15 Pro Max is very beautiful with thinner bezels and curved edges, could create the same effect like on an Apple Watch. So the way the Apple Watch looks with the curved edges, but like a flat display, it should look somewhat similar. And the last story of the day has to do with the Galaxy S23 Ultra and how the front of the display and the frame itself is different size, and something to look forward to potentially. At least for me, it's definitely something that I will definitely look forward to. And that is that the dimensions of the S23 Ultra and the weight are a little bit different on the S23 Ultra. So the same thickness as the S22 Ultra, but the S23 Ultra is 5 grams heavier. It's also 0.1 millimeters taller and 0.2 millimeters wider. So for me, I do want the flatter display, and it seems like it's going to get a little bit of that. Not anything that's going to blow you away, or maybe it will blow you away, but definitely something that's going to be a little bit flatter on this front display of the phone, and then a little bit taller as well, which I guess is okay. I mean, it already is kind of a tall phone, especially for one hand, but still, it's normal, pretty normal size for a candy bar phone in terms of a big candy bar phone at this size. So what do you guys think? You excited about and we've heard about that, some, flatter type display on the Galaxy phones now, especially the Ultra series, or do you like it more curved? Let us know in the comments down below. Without further ado, let's jump into our Q&A. Bad Dad is asking, do you know about the satellite connection on all new Samsung phones though, the same network? Europe and North America systems, same as Garmin, check XDA, you can send in the middle of nowhere. So I've talked about that. That's the technology that Apple uses with their new iPhone. It's definitely on the Pro models. I think it's on all the phone models. It might just be on the Pro models, but ultimately it allows you to reach emergency services via satellite. I believe it's only through text. Is it coming to Samsung? I've heard it is. I've heard it isn't. I haven't heard anybody talk about it lately, so I'm gonna say they're not gonna have it, but we'll see if it ends up coming out or not. But right now it's looking like it doesn't have it potentially, because I haven't heard anybody else reaffirm it. And our last question comes from Jerome. His question is talking about UFS 4.0. It's supposed to be head and shoulders above anything out there. It's quite as quiet as a church mouse. Can you let people know about how powerful this is going to be? I think, yeah, so when you get into these faster read-write speeds, it does potentially offer better performance. The phones are already super fast, especially for what they do. You're really going to notice these read-write speeds in when you're, again, copying or writing information to the internal storage. If you're saving a file or copying a file, potentially, and it's on the same drive, that's where you're going to notice big differences, and even potentially in games and things like that, because it's going to read the storage from the SSD or sorry, the internal storage inside. So yeah, are you going to see it? Are you going to feel it if you're just using the phone for the first time? Probably not. Are you going to notice it maybe when you're copying things or just using the phone overall in heavy data situations? Potentially, but I would probably guess no. Thanks so much. If you have a question, leave it in the comments down below with the hashtag question. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you down the road.